I need you to pay attention, because what I'm about to say could change everything for you. There is a door in your life you keep knocking on. A door you cannot open no matter how hard you try. A door that feels unfair, impossible, like the universe is against you. You have begged, you have prayed, you have stayed awake wondering, why me? Why now? But listen carefully, this door is closed for a reason, and what is behind it might have destroyed you if it were open. Right now, your heart is restless, your mind is searching, your soul is questioning. And here's what I want you to do while you watch this video. Ask yourself silently, which country am I in right now? What time is it in my life? Because the answers are yours, not mine. Wherever you are, whatever time it is, the truth I'm about to share applies to you. Life is showing you a path you cannot yet see. A path that only opens when you stop chasing, stop struggling, and start trusting. By the end of this hour, you will understand why letting go is not weakness, why endings are the greatest mercy, and why your freedom begins the moment you stop knocking on doors that were never meant to open. And the most important part, what I reveal to you next is something almost nobody sees, something that changes the way you look at your life, your losses, and your future. So wherever you are in the world, whatever time it is for you, watch closely, because this hour may change the way your heart sees everything. If a door in your life is closed, it is not because you failed or because life is against you. Sometimes, what feels like loss is actually life protecting you from something you cannot yet understand. There are dangers, hidden consequences, and paths that seem tempting but would have hurt your heart in ways you cannot imagine. The moments you wish had continued, the opportunities you wanted so badly, the people you wished would stay. Sometimes these things leave not to punish you, but to keep you safe. What you call loss is often a shield, a quiet mercy before harm could reach you. It is life's way of saying, I know what you cannot see yet. I know what will break you before you even touch it. The door that closed was not the end of your story. It was a gentle protection, an invisible hand guiding you away from pain. If you can trust this, if you can let go of the longing and the questions, your heart will begin to see that what was removed was never taken from you. It was saved for you. And in that understanding, peace begins to grow quietly inside, like sunlight filling a room you did not know was empty. What is truly meant for you will never arrive through struggle, desperation, or fear. If something makes you beg, chase, or compromise your peace, it is not yours. Life has a way of testing our hearts, showing us what belongs to us by how naturally it fits into our path. Think about it. The things that remain in your life without constant worry, without sleepless nights, without anxiety, they are the ones written for you. They come easily, even quietly. You do not need to convince them to stay, and you do not need to force your way toward them. The universe, or life, arranges what is yours in ways that feel natural. Opportunities appear when the time is right. People come without pushing, doors open without knocking endlessly. If you have to chase something relentlessly, if your heart feels heavy trying to hold on to it, then it is a sign that it was never meant to remain. And though it may feel painful, this is actually mercy in disguise. Life is protecting you from what would drain your energy, cloud your mind, or break your spirit. What belongs to you will arrive in the right moment, in the right place, and in the right way, without requiring fear, stress, or force. You only need to prepare yourself, quiet your heart, open your mind, and trust that what is yours cannot be taken, and what is not yours cannot be kept. When you let go of the struggle, you will notice how easily the things that are meant to be in your life begin to settle into place, how naturally the right people, opportunities, and moments find their way to you. The universe is gentle when you are patient. The flow is kind when you surrender. And in that surrender, You will feel a peace you never felt while fighting for things that were never meant to belong to you in the first place. Sometimes, we keep knocking on doors that have already been closed, not realizing that continuing to knock is not faith, it is attachment. The heart confuses longing with hope, and the mind convinces itself that persistence will change destiny. But when a door is meant to stay closed, no amount of knocking, no amount of tears, no amount of waiting will make it open. The soul knows what the eyes cannot see. There is a quiet wisdom in stopping, in letting go, in understanding that what is removed from your life is not rejection but redirection. Clinging to something that has been taken away only weighs the heart, clouds the mind, and dims the spirit. Sometimes, the strongest act of trust is not to push harder, not to search longer, but to step back and let life guide you. Imagine a river. No matter how hard you try to force the water to flow the way you want, it will always follow its path. The same is true for life. The things that belong to you will find their way, and the things that do not belong to you will move on, no matter how tightly you hold on. When you stop knocking, when you stop resisting, you give your heart the gift of peace. You give yourself the freedom to see new doors, new paths, and new blessings that were hidden while your eyes were fixed on the closed door. Surrendering in this way is not giving up. It is trusting in wisdom greater than your own. It is believing that life is guiding you toward what is right, and it is allowing the heart to be light enough to receive what is truly meant for you. The moment you stop fighting, the moment you release your grip, you will feel a calmness that you never found in struggle, a clarity that never came from pushing, and a deep knowing that life is always leading you exactly where you are meant to go. Sometimes life is quiet, and that quiet feels heavy, as if nothing is happening, as if your prayers, your hopes, and your efforts are going unheard. But silence is never empty. Silence is not a rejection, it is a message. It is life guiding you in ways that words cannot explain, in ways the mind cannot always understand. When something does not arrive, when someone does not stay, when a door does not open, it is not because the world is against you or because you are unworthy. It is because the universe, or life itself, is showing you the path in a deeper way. Endings, delays, and absences are often instructions wrapped in quiet. They are asking you to stop seeking in the wrong places, to stop trying to hold what is not meant to stay, to stop forcing your heart into patterns that no longer serve your growth. Life teaches us through these silences, and the heart that listens grows stronger, wiser, and more patient. The heart that resists becomes restless, confused, and heavy. You cannot understand the meaning of every absence right now, but if you can trust it, if you can hold the stillness without despair, you will begin to feel a clarity you never felt in the noise of struggle. In that quiet, the soul begins to recognize what is real, what is meant for you, and what is not. You start to see that absence is sometimes a gift, that delays are often protection, and that silence is where life is preparing you for blessings that words cannot yet describe. When you stop demanding explanations and stop searching for answers in every shadow, the mind relaxes, the heart softens, and you begin to notice the subtle ways life is moving toward you, aligning things, preparing doors to open that you never imagined, guiding you to the places and people that are truly right for you. And in that calm, in that quiet acceptance, you discover that peace is not found in what comes to you, but in the way you trust what life takes away and what life gives in its perfect timing. Nothing that is meant for you can ever truly leave, and nothing that leaves was ever yours to begin with. This is a truth that the heart must feel, not just understand with the mind. Many times we think that loss is failure, that departure is punishment, or that absence is a sign that life has turned against us. But in reality, every ending carries a hidden mercy. Every person who walks away, every opportunity that disappears, every moment that slips through your hands is clearing space for something better, something aligned, something that belongs. Life is constantly rearranging itself around you, removing what no longer fits, what no longer serves your growth, what no longer honors the light inside you. Holding on to what has left only keeps the heart heavy and blinds the mind to what is coming. When you release, when you truly let go, you make room. You make space for new experiences, new people, and new blessings that your heart could never have received while clinging to what was not meant to stay. This does not mean it is easy to let go. The mind will argue, the heart will ache, and the soul will protest. But surrender is the key. Surrender to the flow of life, surrender to the timing of the universe, and surrender to the wisdom that sees what you cannot see. When you embrace this truth, a sense of peace begins to grow inside you. You start to understand that what leaves was never taken away unjustly, and what remains is there because it belongs. And in this understanding, you are free. Free from regret, free from anxiety, free from the endless longing that once weighed you down. Life becomes lighter, brighter, and more full of possibility because you are no longer trying to force what is not meant for you. You are no longer trapped in the past. You are open, ready, and aligned with what is truly yours. And when the right things arrive, you will know instantly they will not need your struggle, your convincing, or your fear. They will simply be, naturally and perfectly, what your heart has been waiting for. Doors close in life, not to punish you, but to create space. Space for growth, space for understanding, space for a version of you that could never have fit through the old doors. Sometimes we resist endings because we do not realize that life is always preparing us for something greater. If the old remained, if the opportunities you lost stayed open, if the people who left returned, you might never reach the depth, the wisdom, the strength that your soul needs. Life has a way of clearing paths before it fills them, emptying cups before pouring blessings. Endings are not failures, they are preparation. Every closed door is a quiet invitation to expand, to learn, to rise above what you once believed was essential. The pain you feel when a door closes is only the surface. Beneath it, life is working quietly, rearranging, aligning, and readying you for experiences that demand more from your heart, mind, and spirit. Sometimes we focus so much on what was lost that we cannot see what is coming. We mourn the past, replay the memories, and beg for doors to reopen. But all the while, life is holding a much bigger blessing just beyond our view. The moment you allow yourself to accept the closure, the moment you stop struggling against what has already ended, your heart begins to expand naturally. You begin to notice possibilities you could never have imagined. You begin to understand that loss is not emptiness, but space being created. You begin to see that life removes what no longer serves you, so that it can make room for what is aligned, what is pure, what will honor your spirit, instead of draining it. Trust in this process. Trust in the invisible hands guiding your journey. Trust that every door that closes has a purpose beyond your comprehension. And when you finally surrender to this truth, you will feel a lightness inside, a quiet knowing that what is meant for you is being prepared. And when it arrives, it will fit perfectly into your life without struggle, without pain, without fear. Peace begins the moment resistance ends. The mind spends so much energy pushing against what has happened, clinging to what has left, and fearing what is unknown, that the heart forgets how to rest. But when you finally allow yourself to stop struggling, when you truly trust life more than your desires, something shifts. The tension that lived in your chest begins to soften. The restlessness that clouded your mind begins to clear, and the heart, which once felt heavy with longing and worry, begins to feel light. This peace does not come from getting what you wanted, from doors reopening, or from people returning. It comes from surrender, from letting go of the fight, and from trusting that what life has taken away was never meant to remain. It comes from believing that the path is larger than your understanding and that there is wisdom in endings, even when they hurt. When resistance ends, the soul starts to expand, and the heart begins to recognize what truly belongs to it. You begin to see that the universe does not withhold what you need, and that what has left is only making way for what will serve you better. In this space, clarity emerges. You no longer replay the past or cling to what cannot return. You see new possibilities that were invisible while your mind was clouded by insistence. The moments of stillness become lessons, the silences become guidance, and the losses become blessings you could never have appreciated while struggling. Peace grows quietly, invisibly, and powerfully. It does not demand recognition or force itself. It is gentle, yet unshakable. When you surrender, when you stop fighting against life, you begin to live fully in the present. You begin to feel a calm certainty that whatever comes next will arrive at the right time, in the right way, carrying with it the alignment, ease, and fulfillment that your heart has always longed for. And in this trust, the soul discovers its true home, not in what is taken or lost, but in the quiet, unmovable stillness that exists when you let life guide you instead of resisting it. Detachment is freedom, not loss. Many people mistake what leaves as a punishment, and they cling, holding on as if their peace depends on what is gone. But suffering is never caused by what leaves. It is caused by the grip you refuse to release. When you finally allow yourself to let go of what life has removed, when you stop chasing, stop questioning, and stop resisting, something incredible begins to happen. The heart becomes lighter, the mind becomes clearer, the soul, which was heavy with longing and confusion, begins to breathe again. This is the gift hidden in every ending. What was taken from you was never meant to weigh you down. It was removed so you could rise higher, so you could make space for what truly belongs to you. And what comes next will not need your struggle. It will not require force, begging, or anxiety. It will arrive naturally, carrying ease, clarity, and peace. You will recognize it immediately, not because it shouts for your attention, but because it fits quietly, perfectly, and effortlessly into your life. Life always replaces what is removed, but only after the heart has learned to release, to trust, and to be still. This is the moment when true freedom is found, not in holding, not in demanding, but in surrendering. When you detach, the soul opens to possibilities it could not see while it clung. When you stop resisting, blessings flow in ways you never imagined. When you trust, the right doors open, the right people arrive, and the right moments unfold without struggle, without fear, without doubt. This is the deepest wisdom. Life never abandons you. It only removes what blocks your growth, only clears what hinders your peace, only ends what was never meant to remain. And in this understanding, in this surrender, in this quiet detachment, the heart finally rests. You feel whole, even without what you thought you could not live without. You feel free, even without the presence you wished had stayed. You feel alive because you have let go. And in letting go, you have created space for a life that is larger, lighter, and more aligned than you ever imagined. This is the gift of every closed door, every ending, every absence, the chance to trust fully, to receive fully, and to live fully, in peace and in freedom. As you sit here now, I want you to take this moment and let it sink in. All the doors that closed, all the opportunities that were taken, all the people who left, none of it was punishment. Every ending, every absence, every loss was preparing you. It was clearing space for what you truly deserve, what your heart is ready to receive, and what will carry your spirit forward without fear, struggle, or pain. Life never abandons you. It only removes what blocks your growth, what drains your peace, what holds you back from becoming the person you were always meant to be. The freedom you have been searching for is already inside you. It has always been there, quietly waiting for you to stop knocking, to stop chasing, and to finally trust. When you release what is gone, the universe fills your life with what is aligned, what is pure, and what truly belongs. Your heart will feel lighter, your mind will feel calmer, and your soul will recognize the truth that every closed door was a blessing, every ending a hidden gift, and every absence a step toward your peace. So now, carry this understanding with you. Let it settle deep inside. Whenever you feel restless, whenever you wish for what is gone to return, remember, what leaves is never taken from you unjustly, and what comes will arrive naturally, perfectly, and at exactly the right time. Trust life, trust yourself, and trust that every ending has prepared you for a beginning greater than you could have imagined. Because when you finally stop knocking, that is when your true journey begins.